Communication, meaning to share or to be in relation with, is usually defined as the transmission of information. The history of communication technologies has evolved in tandem with shifts in political and economic systems, and by extension, systems of power. Communication can range from very subtle processes of exchange to full conversations. Human communication was initiated with the origin of speech approximately 100,000 BCE. The oldest known symbols created for communication were cave paintings, a form of rock art, dating to the Upper Paleolithic Age. The history of communications came with the production of petroglyphs, carvings into a rock surface. It took about 20,000 years for Homo sapiens to move from the first cave paintings to the first petroglyphs. A pictogram is a symbol representing a concept, object, activity, place or event by illustration. Pictography is a form of proto-writing whereby ideas are transmitted through drawing. Pictographs were the next step in the evolution of communication. The most important difference between petroglyphs and pictograms is that petroglyphs are simply showing an event, but pictograms are telling a story about the event. Models of communication are conceptual models used to explain the human communication process. The first major model for communication was developed in 1948 by Claude Shannon. Communication is the process of sending and receiving messages or transferring information from one part, sender, to another, receiver. In 1960, David Berlow expanded the linear transmission model with the sender message channel receiver, SMCR, model of communication. Later, Wilbur Schramm introduced a model that identified multiple variables in communication. The Laswell model is broken into 5 parts: the 5 W's. Who says what? To whom? Which channel? What effect? Communication studies is an academic discipline that deals with processes of human communication and behavior, patterns of communication in interpersonal relationships, social interactions and communication in different cultures. Communication theory provides a way of talking about and analyzing key events, processes, and commitments that together form communication. Communication rights involve freedom of opinion and expression, democratic media governance, media ownership and media control, participation in one's own culture, linguistic rights, rights to education, privacy, assemble, and self-determination.